What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy JP the Install Guy here, and today we're going to talk about this SMD DD1 distortion detector and how to tune your CD player for the cleanest signal. These are the type of things you're into. Please consider subscribing, because this is what we do here. Anything car audio install related, that's what the channel is about. And from time to time, I like to share my car audio knowledge, so whether you're a beginner or advanced, this channel just might be for you. So what you're going to get in the box is you're going to get the SMD DD1 distortion detector. Don't mind my little hole right there. I put this in my tool bag and I think this pierced it, so don't talk about me. You will get a a CD with 9 tracks on it. We'll get into that a little bit later. And you're going to get a manual. Your manual is not going to look this big. I had to go back on the website and reprint mine. If you don't have the CD and you need to get some test tones, I got a USB right here, and even though I ripped the CD to this, you can get the test tones from the SMD website as well. And while we're actually trying to tune our CD player for the cleanest signal, I will be checking 2 sources, CD and USB. So before we get too deep into it, I want to talk about this disc and all these different test tones that they have on there. So this right here is just the CD inside the computer, so you can actually see the full description of the track list. And on the disc you'll see that we have 40 hertz tones and 1000 kilohertz tones. That's going to represent the tones leading from a sub amplifier all the way up to a 4 channels mids and highs amp. We also have these tones repeated with 0 dB, -5, -10 and -15. That's because music is made using different recording levels, so you need to use the tones that's best for your system. As you can see, the 0 dB tone is used to find the maximum volume coming from the head unit, because this tone will ensure that you have 0 clipping. Now -5 is a good start for most systems for maximum quality. -10 is going to give you the best of both worlds with sound quality and having a loud system. And if you want to maximize the potential of having a louder system, then you will use a -15 dB. Now this pink noise track is something that you will use if you want to actually use a RTA inside the vehicle. For this video we're just going to be doing the head unit volume, making sure it's nice and clean, so we're just going to use tracks 1 and 2. So as y'all can see, I got my old school Kenwood CD player right here. It has a CD player and it has the USB, so we'll be able to check both of those sources. I would check Bluetooth for y'all, but I'm recording with my phone, so you can just repeat these steps for the Bluetooth. Took the cable that came with the SMD, and I took the positive and negative speaker wire coming from the back of the radio and just wrapped it around the positive and negative on the 2 prongs. That way we can test the internal amp to see where it clips. So we're going to go ahead and put the CD in, and as I'm putting this in, you need to make sure that you have all your settings set to flat. There's no bass boost up or nothing like that, so we can get a proper reading. I'll turn that down to 0. Alright, track 1, so this should be 40 hertz at 0 dB. We're going to go ahead and turn our SMD meter on. See if I can't prop it up like this, and we're going to start turning it up. Alright, so I want to get to about 15, 16 is going to actually catch the signal. Get to about 17 or 18 is going to detect that 40 hertz is playing. Now we just want to turn this up till the distortion light comes on. Oh, we got a blink. Alright, so it is solid at 29. Go back to 28, 29, 28. Alright, so we know that for 40 hertz, this will be like more of your bass tones. We are good at 28, so let's just turn it back down a little bit and then go to track number 1, or track number 2. That's going to be 1000 hertz. So we're just going to start turning it back up. Alright, so we got the 1000 hertz detect. And we're just gonna go ahead, and we see that 29 is solid, 28 is blinking, 27 there's no distortion. So this is gonna be like more of your mids and highs music. So on the bass it went up to 28, and on the 1000 hertz it went up to 27. So this thing is 100% clean at 27. Alright, so now we got the USB in, and we're gonna just do the exact same thing. First, let me go to search. I'm gonna back up, go to the SMD file. There we go, SMD distortion detector. track 1, 40 Hz 0 dB. All right, now let's turn it up. All right, 40 hertz detected. This is coming from the USB, not just the CD anymore. And about the same thing. So 40 hertz, 28 is where we're not distorted on 40 hertz. Now that's using the USB. So now let's go to the 1000 kilohertz track. Now this is on 28. It was distorted on CD on that same volume. So let's go down. 27. So the exact same thing. So the CD and USB, as far as coming from the speaker level output on the back of the radio, 27 is going to be clean coming from this head unit. The next one I want to do is I want to actually test the RCA signal coming off the back of the radio. A lot of you guys are going to be running amplifiers, whether it be a sub amp or a 4-channel amp. So we're going to show you how to make sure that you get the cleanest signal coming from your radio to your amps by measuring it from the CD player. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take out this part right here, and I do have a RCA that I want to plug in right there. And since I want to test the 40 hertz and the 1 kilohertz, I'm gonna put this RCA on the front output, one of the front outputs on the back of the radio. So with this radio, we have 3 sets of RCAs. We have sub, front, and then rear. And as you can see, we are on the middle one, which is the front left. So this would be the driver side speaker, or front driver side channel. And we're basically going to do that same test over again. We're going to start with the CD. So this is going to be 40 hertz. Should be able to turn this all the way up on the RCA. So we're at 26, 27, 28. We're at 31, and it just got the signal on 30. So that's 40 hertz detected, and volume 35 is the max that this goes to. So that's 100% clean all the way up, coming out of the RCA output from the front, going to your sub amp. So now let's go ahead and check for that 1 kilohertz, which will be your mids and highs amp. All right, so that's track 2. We're gonna start turning this back up, doing the same thing. Hasn't read the signal yet till I get to about 30, 31. Let's just go ahead and turn it up straight to 35. And it's the same thing. It's gonna detect the 1000 kilohertz, but we have no distortion on the RCA output going all the way to the amp. So now that we have this information, what exactly does it mean? Well, if you install this CD player inside your car with no amplifiers, then your max volume on your CD player is going to be volume 27, because we know 27 gives us no distortion at 40 hertz and 1000 kilohertz. So we should be able to go up to 27 and everything's going to be clean. And if you are installing a sub amp or a 4-channel amp and you have this CD player, then you should be able to start tuning your amplifiers with the radio turned all the way up, because this does not distort on the RCAs all the way up to volume 35. But what if you don't want to run a 4-channel? Let's just say you want to install the CD player and you want to hook up a sub. Well, we know that we can't go above the volume 27 or 28 because we're going to be distorting our car speakers, and then that's probably going to make it sound pretty bad. So at volume 27, we know it's going to be clean, but we know on the RCA we should be able to go up to 35. So now we need looking at our subwoofer gain adjustment inside the CD player so we can get the maximum potential of the signal going to our amp for our subs. All right, so we're back on track 1. That's going to be the 40 hertz 0 dB, and we do have it turned up all the way to 35, and we swapped our RCA to the one that's actually in the sub output, which is one at the top. We have the 40 hertz detected, and we're seeing our signal, and we are not distorted. But like I said, if you're going to be turning it up and this CD player is going to be powering your speakers inside the car, it's going to sound bad at 35. So we want to turn it down to where we know that the power from the CD player is still clean, which is 27. Then we want to come here to function, auto control, subwoofer level, and then this is going to adjust the signal coming out of the RCAs on the sub. So you see at +9, we have our 40 hertz detected and our signal. And let's just keep going up. +15 is the max that you're going to get at this radio, and it is still clean. And we're going to test this, because if this is the max non-distorted coming out of the subwoofer level, when we go back to the CD, now you remember it was distorting at 28 28 or 29, I should be able to go to volume 28, and then this is going to be distortion. 28, distortion. So now we know that we can have the CD player power our speakers. It'll be clean at 27. We can turn the subwoofer level output of the CD player all the way up to plus 15. We're going to maximize our unclipped RCA signal going to our sub amp, and everything going to be good. And if you guys found any type of value in this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment if you want to. I will have some affiliate links in this in the description, so you guys can pick up one of these if you would like. Other than that, stay tuned, because I will do more series of videos on how to tune your amps with this DD1 as time allows. So if you guys find any type of value, please let me know. If you have any comments, I get to them as quick as possible. I'll take this time to shout out to all of my Patreons. You guys go the extra mile supporting me in the channel, so I go the extra mile supporting you. We're giving you behind the scenes footage, because there is things that I don't show on YouTube, and giving you guys those wire colors so you can help hook up your systems and whatever car you may be working on. But till next time, this is your boy JP signing out. Hope everybody have a blessed day.